Hello, fellow beings in the universe, and welcome back to the channel. And the other night when I was playing Apex, I ran into these two players that happened to be streamers. And I didn't know until I heard them in the chat. I heard them through the mic, and they were saying how I should follow them on Twitch because they were currently streaming. And I didn't believe them at first, but I told them I had a Twitch and that I should go follow them. We played a game and then we ended up dying rather quickly through not quickly but in the middle of the game. So I was curious and wondered if they were actually streamers, and I went to go search up their Twitch links, and I actually found one of them, and he was actually streaming on Twitch. So I sent him a message and they added me back, and we actually had fun. We actually won a game, and now that's the game I will go ahead and show you guys. So obviously I still don't know how to work my software. Even though one of them was a PS4 player, I couldn't get his voice in the gameplay, and I have no idea why. The other guy was an Xbox player, so obviously I couldn't get him in the game chat. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the game we play, and I'm gonna commentate over it. And so enough talking, let's get into the gameplay. So yeah, we pick Bonsai Plaza. We go ahead and land up on the top level. I try to get a gun as fast as possible because I knew someone was behind me, and it turns out the Pathfinder was. Obviously my aim wasn't as great, and he almost downed me here, but managed to get him low enough before he actually turned around and saw me there the first time.
Nice.
And here I heard someone coming at me, and I told them it was a team, like a full three. So they came over here to try and rescue me. And they did. And they told me it was only one guy.
It sounded like more than one person.
Yeah, so they were making jokes how that one Valkyrie scared me, and because it did sound like a full team. So I was just letting them know, okay, in case I went down. You can never be too sure in this game anymore. Yeah, Marshall go ahead and pings the gold shield. I went ahead and took that, and I ended up finding a bow right next to it. The bow is a nasty weapon if you can hit your shots. It's basically like the wingman, and obviously it took me a while to actually finally start using the wingman. So, I mean, the only way you can get good with a gun is if you keep on using it. So, I feel like every time I see a bow, I'm gonna pick it up just because I want to get good with it. And yeah.
Alert 5, Valkyrie on station. We are go for burn.
Valkyrie's ultimate is actually pretty useful.
Dude, you won't. Aw.
he was joking around there because Marshall was talking about. Was talking that he was gonna leave him right there if he didn't hook up. But yeah, Valkyrie's ultimate is actually pretty useful. You'll see later at the end of the game where you'll see what I'm talking about. And here we run into some squads here, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to use the bow. I think I hit a couple shots here. I don't remember. I hit the shot in that Valkyrie in midair, so I was feeling pretty good. And then I started just whiffing. I mean, I hit that one, and we caught ourselves in the middle of
Yeah, I had to get off that roof.
In the middle of 3 teams shooting at us, so it was best to get off that roof and see what we could do on the ground here. it's just wild at the moment because we don't know where to actually get cover because there are squads firing at us in every direction. So I think it was best to chase this team here because obviously they had the best cover at the moment. And if we got rid of them, we'd take their cover.
Scanning the area. I'm taking fire.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I have no idea where that person came from. And I got bamboozled by the Mirage here. I could not find where the Mirage actually was. But I managed to down him. And I tried...
Yeah, crawl behind the box,
I
crawl behind the
tried
box.
to
I got you, I
come
got you.
here. Crawl behind the box so I can res him, get that quick res in, get him back in the fight.
10 seconds and the ring's just ahead.
Recharging my shields. Extended light mag here.
And the ring is closing, so we have to make sure we got everything before because we had to move. And knowing how many squads were there in that area,
Ready, set, go.
I mean, we just had to take caution.
Taking a moment to heal.
We had to be careful. The best play here was just to take the jump tower because it is round 2 ring. It is kind of fast and it does hurt. I mean, it hurts a little bit, but like, you know what I mean. You never want to get caught in the ring. But yeah, we encounter another team here in this little house, and they Watson it up pretty good, but you know, nothing we can't handle.
Under fire. Firing.
They get one of us down, but I mean, I had to get in there. There was no time for the bow there. And right there, I just could not hit anything.
Charging on my shield.
Scanning the area.
1 second.
Watson's cracked.
It was a pretty intense battle right there. I could not hit this Watson. I couldn't hit this Watson with this Havoc.
Damn, man, I can't hit her.
I'm just that bad with a Havoc. She actually downed him through the window. See, look at that. Look at that aim. Just horrible. That was atrocious aiming right there.
Come on, come on, come on.
Woo. I think another squad was shooting at us.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
And yes, at some point in the fight, I thought I saw a shot come at us from like in another direction.
Shield here. Level 5.
10 till ring closes.
And here we're just looting. The ring is coming in, and I did see some boxes over there, right there, and I just went ahead and went into this gold one, and it had a turbocharger, so it was worth the
Go time.
looking in that box before we actually
Ready
left
for
the
burn.
ring.
Copy. Go for burn.
Come on.
We almost get caught in the ring here using his ult.
The flight attendants as they demonstrate free falling into certain death.
This is where the last 3 teams are in this area too, so
Hold up. Healing.
try to get a good vantage point. Trying to get to see where everyone is, and we find at least one of them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cracked them.
Cracked him.
This guy's revealed danger.
And right there, I don't know how to not shoot the bow because I feel like when you like drag the arrow back, charge the arrow back like that, you can't get out of it. You have to take a shot. And then there's this random Octane just flying around. So I try and do my best to get him down. And I get two good
Oh, I
shots
knocked
in.
the Octane over there.
Enemy spotted over there. Charging shield.
made me feel pretty good about myself because like I was like, oh, I downed them with the bow.
Taking fire.
Recharging my shields.
I try to BM them because like, why not?
Recharging shield.
I didn't want to get him. The less players, the better. That way I don't have to worry about this Octane later.
Bad guys over there. Recharging my shields.
And then there's another squad up here on this roof.
Someone else is over there.
They're up top on that building. One of them is, or one squad is.
Let us go this way.
Taking fire. Bandits hurt.
Marking our surroundings.
Charging on my shields.
I'm almost out of arrows.
And yeah, I mentioned that I'm almost out of arrows. So there is a replicator right here. So I go over here and craft just one bit of arrows real quick. Because, you know, you can, I don't want to run out of shots. So, and I'm Octane. All I wanted was the arrows. I had enough energy ammo. I just wanted the arrows.
Fox 3, locking missile.
But yeah, I am Octane, so it was easy to me to get to the replicator and then go back to the team.
Recharging shields.
And this other team has high ground, and this is where I mentioned where Valkyrie's ultimate does come into play and actually be useful,
Extended light mag here. Level 4.
because obviously they have high ground, and there's another part on that roof, on like that left side where we go over there. So it was a good call from Marshall to use his ult to get to the other bit of high ground.
Yeah.
A safety information card is not located in your seat pocket. Discipline 1.
Yeah, just BM'd another one.
Powerful slot.
Just to get rid of them. You don't want to deal with them later.
Hostile right here.
So this other squad is over here on the other side of the high ground,
Fire.
and McKenna's down here is dealing with the other squad, while this other squad right here in front of us is shooting down at him as well.
Contact with target.
And yeah, they just finished him here,
Sheesh.
so there's no way of getting him now. We try to play it smart because there is still another squad around.
Maybe in the ring. Guess I'll run in circles for fun.
And here when the ring is closing, the other team just ended up being one person. And in my opinion, that one person was key in this whole thing, because they created enough time for us to actually shoot at this other team for a little bit. That one person, that one solo, provided enough of a distraction.
Oh, that bloodhound's cracked.
So yeah, we cracked the bloodhound. I think I got a great angle right there. I didn't think I was gonna aim down like that so far, but it ended up working out. I was just scared of I would accidentally fall off. Yeah, and so Marshall Wolf knocks one,
Charging up my shields.
knocks a bloodhound.
5 seconds. But we could just walk it.
Just a sec. Healing up.
I knocked the Gibby here, and there's only that one
Knocked another?
Valkyrie left. So I think we got this.
Come on, come on.
Down to 30 seconds.
The Valkyrie
On me, on
comes
me.
up to me. I cracked her. So we
I
pretty
jumped
much
down.
won the battle here.
What? Go faster.
I use my jump pad to get high. And I try to take her down with my bow here. Obviously I miss. And we win the game. I did have
Nice.
shatter caps on the bow, so I should have turned those on and just, it turns the bow into a shotgun. So I should have just shot her with
Golly.
those. But we did win the game.
You are the Apex champions.
I wonder.
And yeah,
Damn.
me and Marshall Wolf ended up having almost the same amount of damage. Well, not yeah, almost. We had in the 1900 range, and then McKinnis over here barely with 711, but
Yeah.
he did contribute to winning the game. So every part of the team is important. But yeah, that's gonna be the gameplay. It was really fun playing with those guys. They're really cool guys, and it was really cool of them to invite me back into their game and be a part of their stream. I'll go ahead and leave their Twitch links in the description below. Go give them a follow. Go watch their streams. Go get Marshall Wolf to 50 followers because he's really close. Go get McKinnis up to, I think he wanted to get to 10, but you know what? Screw 10. Get him up to 50 as well. Give him more. Go follow those guys. Go watch their streams. They're really cool and really fun. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall see y'all later.